Just one thing I want to say about RRR is that it brought out the child in me. See, child in me, I don't mean by that as in children's film, because a children child is different in the context of what I'm talking about. See, a child, I think, will feel a thrill which is kind of not, not inhibited. Somewhere, when you're intelligent, when you think you're sensible, when you want rationality, you almost feel adult. You will lose something in your life, you lose something to enjoy purely for what it's intended to be, what it is. So, I'm actually, honestly, Rajamouli, I'm running out of my words. This is the first time probably this is doing to me, something like this happened. I can talk about anything and I can talk with so much of clarity and all that. First time actually I'm running out of words. So I find it far superior to even Bahubali and Bahubali 2, because see, Bahubali 2 for me still is like, in the range of the Helen of Troy in very early times and Gladiator and a version of that. Fine, fair enough, superb. But RRR, I think, is something which is, there is no benchmark. When I saw the trailer, honestly, I felt it just is looking, it is going on the border of being a little fake, and maybe the tiger shot and all that, though visually it is stunning. I just felt the advantage of Bahubali, where there's a period film and you can take a lot of things, but this set in somewhere in the 20s or 30s, in more contemporary times. I just had this gut feeling something can go wrong, but how wrong am I, in the whole context? I really didn't matter to me whether this is set in in certain freedom struggle of whatever those characters are. And just in one line, I want to say, it's okay. Now the context, I felt there's a fairy tale element involved. There is something like the little girl being kidnapped, which is not the thing for me. But the sweep of the narrative, see, the visual, of course, is mind-blowingly fantastic, nothing unlike anything I've seen before. But even the narrative sweep, I think, is unique in the context. You're a person you just love. You love a frame, you love a visual, you love an emotion attached to it. And it is so, obvious in every frame. It's like a brush strokes of a great artist, though I'm not into paintings. So, which is the reason I'm once again saying that I'm just running out of words. Now, for me, the actors, somewhere in the reports I heard that Charan's character is better or something. I think it's nonsense. I think I can't pick out, because every time anyone is there, it's working as well. I wouldn't say one is better than the other. One is as good as the other in the context of whatever the film is talking about, the character's requirement or whatever you call. And the action sequences, I don't even know how to talk about it. Each and everything. I really don't believe there's a parallel. I am not a big superhero fan of a superhero franchise, the Marvel comics and all that. When I heard about the Ram Charan and Tarak fight, I thought somewhere it will be in the zone of the Batman-Superman fight. It should be somewhere around that. But I felt it got such a right balance between being real and unreal. There is a human being and there is a Superman kind of a strength or a ability, you call. So the emotions on Tarak's and Ram Charan's face is so human, and what they do is superhuman, and that mix is something I don't believe I've ever seen so far. That is something else. And I think it is audacious to even imagine that animals coming and fighting, letting them out. And that is something pulled off. It was something like I felt myself kind of, just sitting an inch above it in the tension or the joy or what. I am actually not able to explain what emotion I felt while watching RRR. And I mean, I can go on and on and on and on. I don't know where to stop, but it is an experience of a lifetime, I would call it. And I would find it far superior to any of the Marvel films, because it is creating its own exoticness, it's creating its own ambience, creating its own atmosphere, which is something I actually felt like, I don't remember in the last 30, 40 years me enjoying like a child. It just I became a child when I was watching. And like a very beginning of this voice note, I already said, child and children are different. They're two different points. And lastly, just want to tell you this, Rajamouli, you are a wealth not of Telugu industry, not of Indian industry. You are a wealth of the audience. You're born for the audience, and me and many millions and millions of people. I think we are so glad that someone like you have come upon this earth to have a dream, to dare to dream, to have the passion and the patience to make it realize, and coming on the silver screen and subjecting us to this, again I'm out of my words. This is